the top Halloween Town and Twitches for me, but those are good ones to try. Is my phone? Nobody calls me. Hello? Nothing. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Still sounds weird to say I'm Dom. I go by Tona Marie online because why not? So Disney put out their Halloween collection on Disney Plus, and I saw something that made me nostalgic, made me think of the good old days where I didn't have to pay for anything and credit card bills weren't piling up and my future wasn't up in smoke. And I said, let me just revert back to nostalgia like it's 1998 and talk about the pinnacle, one of the pillars of Halloween, known as Halloween Town. And while we're talking about it, I will be removing my makeup. So let's get started. So Halloween Town is a Disney classic. It was on Toon Disney, a classic network. We're going to talk about Toon Disney one day. Classic network. And it had 3 sequels. Yes, it had Halloween Town 2, which was the return, Revenge of Calabar, Halloween Town High, classic peak. Then it had that last one that I do not know that well. Don't claim it because my girl Marnie had a whole different face change apparently. But we're talking about the original, the peak, the OG Halloween Town. It was in 1998. It has Demi Reynolds in it. And Marnie is the name of the little girl. And it is Pinnacle TV. I'm going to tell you why it's Pinnacle TV, okay? It has comedy in it. It's lighthearted. It gives you 90s nostalgia while giving you great acting. Like, the kids were really good. So Demi Reynolds is the grandma to Marnie, and she's a witch who lives in Halloween Town. While I'm talking, I'm taking my makeup off, so let's go. So this film stars Marnie, a little girl who in preteen doesn't understand her mother's ways like we do as preteen girls, and why her mom specifically hates Halloween and doesn't want any of her kids to go out during this time. So Marnie has 2 siblings, a little girl named Sophie, and a 12-year-old brother named Dylan. And Marnie, being the preteen that she is defiant to her mother's ways. Her dad isn't around anymore, I think he's dead. And she just wants to enjoy life like she feels like she should as a 12-year-old girl. Is she 12 or 13? 13. A 13-year-old girl. As a 13-year-old should enjoy life. So while she's having arguments and stuff with her mother, her grandmother, played by Demi Reynolds, pops up and does what grandmas do best, get the love and affection of the grandkids. Marnie's mom, still not into the ways of her mother, is upset that her mother told them the story and allowed them to feel like magic was real and all of those other things. So while she's arguing with her mother in the kitchen like some of us do, Marnie comes down, hears it, then sneaks off to see grandma leaving on a magic bus. She sneaks on with Dylan and they go to Halloween Town. When they arrive, they lose sight of their grandma and meet the mayor's town, Calabar. They also realize that their sister Sophie had snuck on to the bus with them. Now, this story progresses through Halloween Town. She meets all these nice people, all these different characters and monsters and goblins and ghouls. She helps her grandmother save the town from Calabar, who was upset with their mother for rejecting him. It's a cute, light-hearted film. Oh my gosh, something's in... now that my face is clear makeup. And it's time to do my nighttime routine. Why not? And since we already talked about Halloween Town, next pillar of classic lighthearted Halloween is Twitches. Go Twitches, go Twitches, go Twitches. So Twitches stars Tia and Tamara. And I don't know who pitched Twitches to Disney, but I want to thank you, because not only did you pitch, I feel like it's them, but whoever pitched Twitches, you were smart, because you just put the word twin and witches together. Twitches. If I was supposed to be a Twitch, I would need a twin or a sister, which I have none, neither. But if I did, I would be Tamara. No, I wouldn't. I'd be Tia. I'd be the one that wakes up with the night, the one that isn't happy, the one that is slugging life, realist. That's the one I would be. I would not be Tamara. I lied to myself, think I'm peppy. But yeah, so it's twin witches separated at birth. I realized that was really the plot for Tia and Tamara when they were playing each other a lot in the beginning, separated at birth, because where they were living was like bad, and like the darkness was covering, and the mom had to push them out into the mortal world, and they got adopted by different people. They reunited at the 21, and they reunited in a store just like they did in Sister, and they go through mishaps and stuff together. They find out their truth together, their destiny together, and they stop the darkness together. It was really good. I honestly don't remember what Twitches 2 was about though, so I will rewatch, because I don't remember what's about, but I'm pretty sure it's also a classic. Pretty sure. And I'm also gonna rewatch because Tamara on the reel, when she was on the reel, said that Tia was playing her for some of the scenes. So I'm gonna look if I can tell the difference, and I'll just put a little note right here if I could, or not. Probably not. But yeah, Twitches, top tier Disney classic movie, top tier Disney classic Halloween movie, top tier made for TV movie. Because like I said, made for TV does not mean it is bad. It just means convenient and low budget, which I am all for. So the last one on my list, the last pillar on my list, lighthearted pillar on my list, is Hocus Pocus. Now this I did not watch when it came out. It came out in '93. Wasn't even born. Wasn't even a thought. Thinking if I was a thought. No, I was not. I was not even a thought. But it, at the time it came out, was seen as like a Razzie film, like something that you don't really want people to know you were in. I think it's Bette Midler and Sarah Jessica Parker, and I don't remember the next person. I should. I won't look it up. Give me a minute. Kathy. And I was like 16 when I first watched it. First and last time. Now this is a cult classic by definition, not by my own list. I don't feel personally speaking, I don't feel the same lightheartedness that I get from Halloween Town series and Twitches, but mainly because I watched both of those kind of live, or more so they were my demographic at the time, so maybe that's why it's, I don't know, but just Hocus Pocus is just not it for me. Don't know why. I think it was a little bit more 80s than 90s, maybe that's why, because it was still early 90s, so still had a little 80s essence. It's three witches from witches time in the 1600s used a girl to stay alive, then before they got burnt or whatever at the stake, put a curse where somebody has to light a candle, resurrect them, and they'll do it again. So it's the 90s now, someone did it, they resurrect them, and they were gonna do it again. That's really what Hocus Pocus is. Again, I state it's a pillar and lighthearted Halloween, but to me it's a very weak one. So honorable mentions for made for TV, at least Disney pillars now. Some honorable mention include, but are not limited to, include Phantom of the Multiplex, top tier Disney Halloween movie, top tier, give it a try. Another one would be Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy. Another pinnacle. Give it a try. Ooh, the one with the girl from Sabrina's Teenage Witch, the aunt. My Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. That classic. Give it a watch. Now, nothing on this list is gonna top Halloween Town and Twitches for me, but those are good ones to try. Is my phone? Nobody calls me. So I know I said in the beginning I was only gonna talk about Halloween Town, but Halloween Town is not that complex of a movie that needs its own video, so why not talk about all lighthearted Halloween movies that I enjoy. If you liked the video, thank you. If you shared it with other people, thank you. If you subscribed, thank you. That's really nice of you. I put out a video whenever I feel like. I'm not gonna give you a schedule because, again, playing it by the week. Yeah. Go watch some lighthearted Halloween movies. We can't go anywhere. Might as well enjoy inside and rewatch some stuff from childhood that made you feel good. I will be listing the products down below if you care what I put on my face. My face is not doing well right now because I was using the Fenty Skin and it broke me out. I got some pustules and whiteheads, and it's like, and some scarrings, because once I get pustules I pop and it scars, and I know that, and I'm always shocked when it scars or whatever. So I got some scarring. So anyways, be safe, be kind, and don't give no broke nigga no time. I'm done. We can stop filming now.